Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 1 of Mailbag. Okay, so the first item today is the big one, the Canon EOS R50 24 megapixel crop sensor camera. This is a mirrorless digital camera. So I bought the content creators kit. So if we go to the back, it comes with the camera, an 18 to 45mm lens. Also comes with a stereo shotgun microphone. Also comes with a grip which doubles up as a tripod. And finally a 32GB SD card, which actually corrupted on me on the third day of using it. So that was fun. This is a brilliant little camera. It's absolutely tiny. It's a toy really, but this is marketed as a budget camera, even though it cost me £719, and that was just for the creators kit. That doesn't include the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphones which I bought for the camera, as well as the tripod and an extra 256GB SD card. So that was a lot of expense. Oh, I also got a 10 to 18mm lens for the camera, because as it's crop sensor, the image looks very zoomed in for some reason. So I had to fork out about £300 for a lens. So this is the 10 to 18, and this is the one I'm using now on the camera. It's a very wide angle lens, so it's perfect for vlogging and mailbag videos. So yeah, that is the Canon EOS R50 camera, which was £719 from Amazon UK. Okay, and next up we have a mystery item. Let's take a look what's inside. So if you watched my previous video on the channel, you will know what this is. This is the FLUKE 87 True RMS multimeter, the 87V. So this was £733 from RS Components. So let's take a quick look. It comes with some accessories. So it comes with a thermocouple, some alligator clips for the leads, and it comes with these pretty awesome TL175 silicone leads. There they are. So if you twist these, the tip goes up and down. More of the tip gets exposed, so that's pretty good. So yeah, this is a 6000 count multimeter with a 20,000 count high res mode. So if we hold down high res, it goes into high res mode. It has voltage up to 1000 volts, current up to 10 amps, measures capacitance up to 10 millifarad, resistance up to 50 mega ohm, and it also measures frequency and duty cycle up to 200 kilohertz. So this was a major purchase for the channel. This is going to be my main meter from now on. This was on my wish list for a long time, and I finally got it. So yeah, that is the FLUKE 87 True RMS multimeter, and that was £733 from RS Components here in the UK. Okay, so next up we have a laser. So this is apparently a unbranded Laser 303 This is an unspecified power. The label just says less than 5,000 milliwatts, so that's disconcertingly vague. And this cost me £4.59. So this is a green 532 nanometer laser. So if I just shine it on the table, you'll see. There we go. It comes with a star cap, which you can take off. And it's a very bright dot. It's much brighter in the dark. So yeah, I'm not sure how powerful this laser is. Some sites have said 1 watt. Some sites say 100 milliwatts. So I've no idea. If you do know how powerful this is, please leave a comment in the comments below. But yeah, I'd love to know how powerful this laser is. But it is very, very bright, especially at night. So that was possibly the Laser 303. Oh yeah, and it also comes with a micro USB to charge the laser. Actually, the laser I bought from eBay had a key and a lock at the bottom of the laser, but this laser doesn't come with a lock. It only comes with a micro USB port. So I don't know what that's about. And so the first test, I'm going to remove the star cap and we'll just shine the laser as normal. So there's the laser. It's a very bright spot and you can see a faint beam. I'm not sure if you can pick it up on the camera. But there's the beam, the dot. Okay, I'm going to attach the star cap and I'll demonstrate the patterns. So now I just twist the star cap and it goes through all these different patterns. That's a very nice dot effect. Okay, so this is the Laser 303, 532 nanometers. So that was the unbranded Laser 303 532 nanometer laser, possibly 100 milliwatt, and that was £4.59 from Dewal 7719 on eBay. Sticking to the laser theme, I got myself another laser. This is another 532 nanometer laser, but this is a Gatling laser. So take a look at that. That is pretty cool. That is solid metal, that is. It's got a nice weight to it. So if we take off the end, you'll see that it's powered by a single 18650 battery, a 18650 cell, 2400 milliamp hour, and the brand name is Vast Fire, which doesn't inspire too much confidence. So yeah, that came with the laser. It also came with a USB charger for the 18650. So that's the charger, and it just plugs into a 5-volt USB, and that plugs in, the battery plugs in like so, and that's how you charge the laser. So just like the previous laser, it's green, 532 nanometers, and again it's a very bright dot, especially in the dark, and there's a very faint beam, green beam. So yeah, I think it's pretty much identical to the previous laser in terms of the diode. It also comes with these star caps, which you can attach to the laser. And there's various patterns. That's quite a nice one. That's a very nice kaleidoscope effect. So yeah, this was £19 from eBay, from a seller called HM Sarge on eBay. So that was the Gatling laser. Again, if you know how powerful this laser is, please let me know in the comments. The label just says less than 5,000 milliwatts, which I suppose is true, but it's not very accurate. I would like to know how powerful it is. And this is the dot. It's very similar to the Laser 303 in terms of brightness. There's a very faint beam of green light. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but that's the dot from the Gatling laser. Okay, so I've now attached one of the star caps. So this is the pattern of the first star cap. And this is the second. Very nice star effect. Very cool. So this is very similar to the Laser 303. Very nice. So this is the fourth star cap. So this is a kind of line of dots. Very cool. Very weird. And that's a kind of kaleidoscope circle kind of effect. Very nice. Okay, so I'm just going to measure the voltage of this rather dubious 18650 charger. So it should be about 4.2 volts. There we are, 4.223 volts. So that was the 532 nanometer Gatling laser with star caps and USB charger and 18650. So that was £19.99 from HM Sarge on eBay. Next up we have the final laser of today's mailbag, and this is 3 items in one. So if I just get my screwdriver, we can undo this heatsink. So what we have here is a 21mm heatsink for laser hosts. Then we have the laser host itself, and inside is a 5.6mm laser diode. So there is the diode. So in here is an M140 2 watt 445 nanometer laser. It's a blue laser. So let's take a look at the datasheet. It has a forward current, maximum forward current of 1.7 amps. It has 85 milliamps reverse current. Its typical output power at 1 amp is 1.2 watts. Its maximum operating current is 1.7 amps. And its minimum wavelength is 435 nanometers and its maximum is 455 nanometers. Its threshold current is 80 milliamps and its typical operating voltage is between 3.7 and 5.5 volts. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make up a linear power supply for this laser and we'll see if we can get it to work. So I'll be doing that in an upcoming video, so do look out for that. Okay, so the laser diode itself was £7.59 and that was from Cyber Angel UK on eBay. The 21mm laser host was £2.50 and that was from Diodes for You on eBay. And the heatsink was £4.59 and that was from DY Laser on eBay and that came from China. Okay, so next up we have a package from RS Components. This is item number 504363. So let's open it up, and this is a transformer. This is a 6VA transformer. It has two secondary windings, 15 volts, 3 VA, so that's 200 milliamps maximum current on each winding. So I picked this up from eBay. I think it was about £8, £8.09, and I expected a much larger transformer than the one I got. So yeah, I did win an auction and I expected a larger transformer. But yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll hook this up to the mains and we'll see if we can get any power out of it. It's a PCB mount transformer, but I think we'll just wire up some mains cable and see if we can get an output. So that was the RS Components 504363 6VA transformer, and that was £8.09 from the Stamp Shop 4 on eBay. And to go with this, I got myself a mains cable. So this is a 3-core cable, comes with an earth, neutral and a live. Apparently it also comes with a 3-amp fuse installed. So I think we'll undo this plug and we'll check the fuse. Yep, so there is a 3-amp fuse. So this is what an inside of a UK plug looks like. So we've got the neutral, the earth and the live, and there's a fuse going from the live pin to the live cable. So yeah, I think we'll use this cable to power the transformer, and hopefully nothing explodes, and we'll see if we can get any power out of it. So this cable was £8.89 and it came from LED Sewn on eBay. Up next we have another transformer. This is a Wickel Technic from Germany, 12 volt, 1.5 amps, 18 VA transformer. So this has no smoothing or rectification. So this is AC out of here. So I've measured the open circuit voltage and it's about 14.4 volts. So I think I'm going to use this in a couple of projects that I've got upcoming. I want to make a mains frequency counter using a microcontroller. So I think we'll use this for that. It's a much safer alternative than just measuring the frequency of the mains, because we're using a transformer. So this cost £9.99 and it was from Roland W30 on eBay. Up next we have some ICs. So this is a 10 pack of LM338 linear voltage regulators. There we go. So this is a linear regulator, just like the LM317. In fact, its pinout is identical to the LM317, but this is capable of 5 amps of current. So if we take a look at the datasheet, it has 7 amps peak output current, 5 amps specified output current, adjustable output down to 1.2 volts, thermal regulation, current limit constant with temperature, and output is short circuit protected. So I think I'm going to use these to build a constant current laser driver for my 445mm laser, and I think we'll make a video of that for the channel, so do look out for that. So let's check the price. These were £5.38 and they were from New Hope 10 on eBay. And next up we have some AT Megas. So I bought 2 AT Mega 328p bootloader, Uno bootloader packs. So apparently it comes with the AT Mega 328p PU. It comes with a 28 pin IC socket, and it comes with a 60 MHz crystal, and it comes with 2 22 picofarad capacitors. So let's open it up, let's see what we've got. So yeah, I've got a couple of projects lined up which use the AT Mega 328. So let's see what we get. So we get a crystal, 16 MHz crystal. We get a 28 pin IC socket, dip socket. We get 2 ceramic capacitors, 22 picofarad, and we get the AT Mega chip. This is the AT Mega 328. Try and get a focus on that. So yeah, I got 2 packs of these, and these were £16.64 from ATLX on eBay. Okay, up next I have a breadboard and some jumper wires. So this is an 830 tie point breadboard, and it came with 65 jumper wires. And it turns out this breadboard is actually really poor quality. Let's just take a look at the back. Yeah, not great quality. So I had a lot of trouble trying to insert the wires in these power rails. They just don't fit at all. Really bad quality. So this was terrible, absolutely terrible. So this was £5.79 and it came from switch_elec on eBay. I won't be buying from them again. So let's get rid of these. Okay, all is not lost because we have some more breadboards. So let's take a look at these ones. These are from AZ Delivery. They seem to be a German brand. And these are perfect. You'll notice that these breadboards have the split power rails, which is the type I wanted. The previous breadboard that I just mentioned doesn't come with the split rails, even though it was advertised as having split rails. So that's a bit bad. But yeah, these ones are perfect. Let's try and insert a wire, and it goes straight in, no problem at all. Absolutely perfect. So these were £8.99 for a pack of 3, and they came from amazon.co.uk. Next up we have a kit from Amazon. So this is the VooGenzek 75 pieces PCB boards kit. So let's take a look. So it comes with some female and male headers, comes with some standoffs, and it comes with some 3 and 2 piece terminal blocks, and it comes with a load of protoboards. So take a look at that. Let's open it up, see what we've got. So we've got all kinds of protoboards for projects. These are a nice thickness, they're not floppy. And yeah, I think I'm going to use this to make the laser driver using the LM338s. So I think we'll make a project of that on the channel. I'll be sure to record it, and hopefully nothing explodes. So yeah, this was a brilliant little kit. I got this for £11.58 from Amazon. Okay, so that was the VooGenzek 75 piece PCB board kit with protoboards, headers, standoffs and terminals. And that was £11.58 from Amazon. Okay, so sticking to the breadboard and protoboard theme, we have 840 pieces kit breadboard jumper wires. So these are solid core jumper wires for breadboards. So not much to say about these really, except 840 pieces of different size and colour jumper wires. So I'm going to use these for all my prototypes where I'm using a breadboard. And these were £6.97 from Anyo1110 on eBay. Next, we have some DC barrel jacks. But if I take these out of the bag, they are not ordinary barrel jacks. So let's try and get a close up on these. So these are in fact breadboard compatible barrel jacks. So as you can see, these fit in a breadboard. So if I take this breadboard, there you go. So that fits inside the breadboard perfectly. So I think I'm going to use this for my laser project. And I got a pack of 3, and these cost £9.12 from Hot Solder on eBay. Okay, next up we have a switch cable. So this is a DC barrel jack switch cable. So we have the female socket here. That's just a standard 2.1mm socket, and a switch, and that goes out to a male plug. So I think I'm going to use this for my laser project to turn it on and off. And yeah, you don't see many of these on eBay, so once I saw it, I grabbed it. So that was £4.95 from Hot Solder on eBay. Okay, and next up we've got some of these DC barrel jack connectors. They come in female and male variety. There's the male. These are just standard 2.1mm barrel jacks, and they have terminals on the output or input. So it allows you, for example, to measure current using a multimeter. So I think I'm going to use these for my laser project, because I do use DC barrel jack connector adapters quite a lot. So I'll just plug in the adapter here, and then I can output the power using the terminals to the breadboard. So these were £3.05 from Casperi store on eBay. up next we have a mysterious box. Let's take a look. So this is apparently a 5 volt 2 amp DC adapter, and it's got a very short lead. So the first thing I noticed was that when I rattled this around, something inside is loose and rattling around, so that's not very good. And also it feels very light. It's worryingly light, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, I think we'll plug it in and test the voltage. So let's plug in the adapter. And I've got my trusty FLUKE 87. So let's plug this in here and let's check the voltage. So there we are, 5.5 volts. That seems a little high to me. 5.5 volts. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think I might go on Amazon, try and get a better quality adapter, because something about this just doesn't seem right, especially that rattling sound inside. Okay, so that was the 5 volt 2 amp adapter, and that cost £5.54 from Judith Can 9 on eBay. And next up we have some fuses. These are 2 amp 16 volt PTC thermistor fuses, polyfuse. Let's take one of these out. Try and get a close up on that. So yeah, these are 16 volts, 2 amp, and I'm going to use these in my laser project. And these were £3.22 from Ledov 93 on eBay. Next up we have some resistors. So I think we'll talk about these ones first. These are 2 watt, 0.33 ohm, 0.5 ohm and 1 ohm fusible resistors, and these were £3.79 from TC Electronic Components on eBay. I also got some 1/4 watt resistors. So I've got some 240 ohm and 750 ohm resistors, and these were from Elison Solutions Pro on eBay, and they cost £1.85. I also got some bonus components. Don't know if you can see that. It says free sample with respect, 1N4148 one piece, small signal switching diode, DO35 200 milliamps 100 volts. So that's very nice. Got a couple of diodes for free. Okay, so next up we have a mini voltmeter. This is a 7-segment 0.28 inches DC voltmeter. So let's take a look at it. So this is the free wire version. It has a supply, a negative and a test voltage. So I think what we'll do, we'll wire it up using this DC adapter to terminal block. So let's get the right way around. So let's plug this into the positive. Let's screw that. And the black goes to the negative. There we go. So it currently says 0 volts. So if I connect this to the positive, there we are, 9.2 volts. So the free wire version, its power supply is anywhere from 4 to 40 volts, and it can measure anything from 0 to 100 volts DC. So this was a fantastic little thing. I got it from eBay, and I bought this for £3.85 from Infinity Store UK on eBay. So that was the voltmeter. Very cool. Okay, and finally we have a component tester. So this is the LCR TC-1. Let's open it up. So comes with the component tester, and it comes with a bag of accessories, comes with some hook wires, comes with a micro USB charging cable, also comes with a capacitor and a LED. So let's give it a try. So what we do, we open up the ZIF socket, this turquoise socket, and then we place in the component that we want to test. So we'll test this one. I think it's a MOSFET, I'm not sure. And then we press the button, and there we are. N-channel MOSFET. Tells us the gate capacitance and the RDS, drain to source resistance. Can you see that? Yep. Okay, so that was a MOSFET. Let's try this component. There we are. There is a dual diode. It tells us the forward voltage, 580 millivolts. So between 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. So that was a diode. Okay, let's test this capacitor. This is a 2.2 microfarad capacitor. So let's place it between 3 and 1. Then press start. And that is a capacitor. It tells us the ESR, and it's 2297 nanofarad. So that's 2.2 microfarad. Okay, let's try an LED. And there we are. It's identified it as a diode with a 2.2 voltage drop, 2.2 volts voltage drop. Okay. Let's try one of these. This is an MUR 820 diode. So let's stick it between 3 and 1. Press start. And there we are. 506 millivolts. I'm not sure what that is. Capacitance. 134 picofarad. Okay, let's try this transistor. Let's see if we can identify this. There we are, MPN BJT. It tells us the gain, 386. And it tells us the current, 2.2 milliamps. And the base to emitter voltage, 647 millivolts. Okay, let's try a couple more. I've got a small capacitor here. This is an MLCC capacitor. So let's try between pins 3 and 1. There we are, capacitor 9948 picofarad. So this is a 1 nanofarad capacitor. Perfect. Okay, let's try a resistor. I've got a 1 meg resistor here. So let's connect it between 3 and 1. There we are, 1017 kilo ohms. So that is a 1 meg resistor. What's this? I think this is a MOSFET. So let's give this a try. Yep, N-channel MOSFET. 1.39 nanofarad gate capacitance, 0.2 ohms drain source resistance. Okay, let's try a white LED. Should be able to handle that. There we are, 2.8 volts. Perfect. Okay, let's try one of these high voltage capacitors. I can't remember how big these are, but I'm sure it'll be able to tell us. There we go, 9157 picofarad, or 10 nano. Okay, let's try a red LED. Yep, 1.94 volts. Okay, let's try a 1K resistor. Yep, 995.2 ohms. So, that was the LCR TC-1 component tester. I got this for £14.99 from Microworld 2050 on eBay. Okay guys, that was it for today's mailbag. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Join me in the next episode where we'll be doing some cool experiments, projects and prototypes. But until then, please leave a comment, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.